Hello, my name's John Kennedy, and I'm introducing you to an opportunity today called My Fun Life. And I've got Dan Edwards with me today, CEO of My Fun Life. And it's quite an exclusive recording because we are yet to put something together. And I feel quite privileged that Dan has taken the time out to put this recording together. Just to tell you a little bit about Dan, and he is an accomplished direct sales and marketing professional. um, Whatever he seems to do seems to be successful. He's homeschooled his own children, and I was excited by this opportunity because of the fact that Dan was sharing this venture with his own son, which Matthew Edwards is only 16 years old, and his commitment to family excites me. I have four children myself. Dan has six. So straight away, I resonated with Dan, and then obviously found out about his successful ventures in the past. So very, very excited by what he's got to show with us here today. And Dan, why travel? Why travel? Why not something else?
Well, John, that's a great question. We'll talk about the travel industry and how huge it is here in just a minute. But let me talk about my son Matthew for just a second. We go back about 2 years ago. He started asking me some questions about, some good businesses to establish and to start. And we being multiple business owners right now, he's looking for a business that he could call his own and that he could sink his teeth in his talents. He graduated high school 2 years ago when he was 14, and he started some college classes. And he asked me about the app business. He says, "Dad, why don't you start an app business? It looks like the app world is really taken off." I said, "Well, Matt, I'm not that smart. I don't know much about the app business." I said, "Why don't you create something? These young guys are creating different apps." And so he goes, "Huh." So it kind of got his wheels turning. And then this last year, he came to me and he said, "Dad, listen, I love working out. I love health and nutrition, but what I'm finding is the health industry or the health apps really don't have what I need. Matter of fact, I have to download 5 different apps to get what I would like." He says we should create a health app that we can put all these things into one and bring it to bring it out into the public and launch a health app. I said, "Matt, that's a great idea." So we started looking at it, and we started looking at some of the trends where the health industry and the app industry is going. And so we decided to put a little kind of a compensation plan attached to it. And this comes where stems from my 26 years of marketing in the network marketing industry. And so we put a little twist to it, and then we started putting the formulation stages together and realized we're about a year out on our health app. So I said, "Matthew, one of the companies we were really successful in was the travel industry. So what we want to do is we ought to launch a travel app to start and then bring out the health app." And I started educating them that the travel industry is a $6.3 trillion industry. It's a huge industry. And so, one of the things that people love to do is to have fun. And the baby boomers, as you see on the screen that's in front of you right now, it's called My Fun Life. Fun, freedom, and fulfillment. And wasn't life meant to be fun? Isn't that what life's all about? So, you know, the world's changing faster than ever with internet, social media, viral marketing, and the mobile apps.
Sure.
We've combined all those to bring you something truly amazing through our company called MyFunLife. Again, we're in the process of launching our travel app. And as we speak today, we don't even have our website up. And so we're very excited about getting this launched here in the next coming weeks. Then we're going to be launching a health app and then many more. John, there's over 2 billion apps downloaded every month. Soon that number is going to go to every week. Our first app I'll talk about a little bit more in detail. It's, again, the travel industry is a $6.3 trillion a year industry. And so we've decided to start with MyFun Travel. We put together our first part of it. There's really 3 parts to it. And first one is the cha-ching booking engine. And if you want to go get a rental car, a hotel, a cruise, you can go to your Cha-Ching booking engine, and it's a free register. You can register for it and start earning some income off of that. We also have our fun trips and our fun condos. But I'll go through and talk about our Cha-Ching booking engine for a second. Every time you use it, it pays you back when you travel. So it's real simple. Book your vacation, enjoy your vacation, and then receive cash back. It really is that simple. So the next one we want to talk about is the fun trips. We use our membership buying power kind of like Costco to buy in bulk. We create custom design vacations and pass the savings on to our members. So some of the vacations is resorts. We have resorts between $200 and $400 a week. Depends on what you want to go. You can go a little bit more expensive. It depends on the stay. But there's all sorts of different cruises available. There's member-only price cruises. We're putting together cruises for $100 per person for the week. We have airfare attached to some of those. Another one of our products is the fun condos. Now these fun condos are amazing. You can get access to luxury timeshare condos worldwide for pennies on the dollar. And I'll talk about that through our relationship. See, people go and they purchase these fun condos. Matter of fact, they've purchased timeshares all over the world. And, RCI is one of the largest timeshare sellers. Well, what they do is they go out and they sell a timeshare between $10,000 and $50,000 for your points. You buy those points. And then you have about $600 to $800 a year in maintenance fees. Well, some of those properties go unused. People can't go on their vacation this year, so they forego their vacation. And these properties go back into inventory, and that's where RCI comes back, and they find companies like ourselves, which is a membership base, and they say, listen, we want you to market our timeshares off, our condos, because we can't discount it, or otherwise we'd never be able to sell another $50,000 timeshare. So what they do is they come to us and say, listen, will you please sell these for us? And so they give them to us for pennies on the dollar, expecting us to mark them up. But we're not going to mark them up. We're going to give them back to our members for wholesale pricing. So here's what happens. Similar to memberships that cost thousands of dollars. Once again, it's $10,000 to $50,000. Our memberships, they don't cost thousands or even hundreds of dollars. Our membership is only $21 per month, and so we feel it a real value that we're bringing back to you, the end consumer. And we're so confident with our product and our trips that you'll be so satisfied. We actually give you a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee. So that's a pretty nice feature. Some ways we get paid, we've attached a compensation plan to it. So any of our members that purchase our membership program, okay, so our membership product, we automatically place you into a 3x10 company force matrix. We pay out some check match bonuses and then also some coding bonuses. But first of all, I want to talk about the matrix first. We place every member into our matrix. So it starts with you. And then what we do is we pay on the first level, the first 3 sales that are made, we pay $1 per person. Now, obviously, you're not going to go out and quit your job and come to work with us, but it pays $1 per person. So there's a total of $3 that can be earned on that level. The next level, it can be 3 on underneath each one of those people, a total of 12 sales. Total of 9 cells on the second level. They add the 3 up, so it's a total of $21. So what we say is go find 3. Who find 3? Yours is free. But one thing I want to really share with you, John, is these people in these cells that are happening can be spillover from up above. You can achieve this and accomplish this level right here and never talk to a single person. So really, back to the app, we want to make this thing go viral. We want to help it go viral by giving you, in essence, something for nothing. You buy our membership, and we would like to help you get that paid back from the sales that we as a company make. So then as this goes down, The 9 who tell 3, there's could be a total of 27. We pay 25 cents on that level. Matter of fact, we pay 25 cents per level down through the 6th level. But on the 7th level, we pay out a little bit more. This is where we get a little bit more fun with it. There can be a total of 2,187 positions available on that 7th level loan, and we kick it up and we pay out $2 per person. So again, a guy can come into this, never talk to a single person, and we'll pay you $2 on that 7th level. Matter of fact, we're going to pay you on every one of these levels as people come in and fill these positions. So with that being said, we actually pay through 10, so we talked about that, but you need to qualify for the 8th, 9th, and 10th level. But on the 8th level, as you can see, there's 6,500 plus positions there. We pay out $1 on that level. On the 9th level, we pay out $1, and on the 10th level, look at that, 59,049 positions available on that level alone, and you can get paid $1 per person on each one of those levels. I'll break it down a little bit more here in the next slide. The check match. Under the check match, you have personals, you have rank, and you have the matching. If you refer 3 people, okay, we're going to advance you to the level of a bronze, and we'll pay you a 10% check match based on what you earn in those levels. So John, if you sponsored me into this program and I purchased my membership and I make $100 in this plan, you would pick up a 10% check match, would be $10. Okay?
Right.
Now, if you go and you get a little bit more advantageous, you want to help us tell people about this, you tell 3 more, so a total of 6. You advance to the rank of silver, and we're going to double your check match. So you're going to advance to 20%. Then the next level is you have a total of 10 personals. You go to a gold, and you're at 30%, 20%. You become a sapphire, and we will pay you up to 40% check match. Now this is where it gets a little bit fun. As you become a sapphire, it opens up that 8th level of matrix that I talked about in the last slide, where you can get paid $1 per person that falls in on that level alone. If you refer 50, it opens up. You become a ruby, and you can get paid 50% check match. It also opens up that 9th level of your matrix. That 9th level, John, pays out over 19,683 positions at $1 a piece. So now this is where it really gets real serious income. You sponsor 100, you become a diamond, you pick up a 50% check match, but again, it opens up that 10th level.
So,
I want to really make
Dan,
sure you're.
Dan, just briefly, the slide previously, then the first 7 levels, you don't actually have to sponsor anyone, and in order to qualify for sapphire, ruby, and diamond, that the slide states here, you have to sponsor people, and obviously there's a certain amount of people that you need, 20 in sapphire, 50 in ruby, and 100 in diamond. But the first 7 levels, are you right in saying that you don't actually need to sponsor anyone to get to 7 levels? You just get spillover from all sorts of places?
That's correct, John. So the more sales that we make, the more spillover it creates, and you can get paid down through that 7th generation. And then to get paid on these other levels, you need to sponsor some people to dip down. So you're absolutely correct. The bottom line here is you will receive a check match on all your personal's matrix income. Okay? So whatever they make in the matrix, that's what we're paid on. The coding bonuses, this is something real special. So we want to help people fill up those matrices. So we added this coding bonus. And the coding bonuses begin after you personally enroll your 3rd member. So as you see on here, there's your 4th, 5th, and 6th member that you share this with. We're going to pay you $5. This is a one-time fee. Matter of fact, it's the very first month's fee that comes in. So we're going to pay you $5 per person. So you can see that's a total of $15. But as your 4th guy goes out and shares it with his 3, you get paid 5, 5, and 5. Then he shares it with 3, total of 9. He shares it with 27, 81, to infinity, On each one of these guys, it'll pay you $5. The next one, as you refer 7, 8, 9, and 10, we're going to increase it to $8 per person. And it's going to go down to infinity, just like your first column. But again, these are coded bonuses to you. And they code to you on the first threes down to infinity. Now, John, the coding bonuses historically have paid the largest checks out in this industry. And that's why we really wanted to add a coding bonus. When we talked to some of our leaders out in the fields, they're saying, well, do you have a coding bonus? And at the time, we did not. So we came up with a coding bonus so that we could help people launch their business and launch their teams, and to help and to be motivated to go in and to help their teams get their 3 people. So you can see here, the 11th person and on that you sponsor, we're going to pay you now in this code is $10. And it's going to go, again, just like the other 2 columns, it's going to go down and pay you through to infinity. So this is a very, very powerful compensation plan right here. These will pay out weekly. So anything we do this Friday, next Friday, we cut the payroll, and it'll process onto your pay card. And the reason why we're going with the pay card is because we're international the day we open up our business. And coding bonuses are paid on the first 3 of each member that is coded to you. Just want to make sure we're real clear on that.
Wow.
So this is the MyFunLife membership selection. Here we talk about let the fun begin. And we can actually have somebody come to our site and they can sign up for free. There's no cost to get started with this. You can get registered for the Cha-Ching booking engine. You don't participate in the 3x10 company force matrix or our replicated sites. You don't get a back office or any of our really cool marketing tools. But you do get your Cha-Ching booking engine, where you can go in there again and book your hotel, airfare, rental cars, your cruises, and you can, when you get back home, you'll have a check that will cut to you and get paid out to you. Now, if you like what you saw, we have our $21 a month. It's a great deal. You get access to their amazing travel products. You get the Cha-Ching booking, the 3x10 force matrix, replicated sites, back office, all of our back-end marketing tools. So that's what you get for 21. But John, if somebody decides they want to pay it in their yearly, their monthly membership in advance, they can pay it up for the year, which is $252. And instead of giving a discount, because our margins are so slim with this, what we said is this really becomes the best deal. It's a one-time payment, and what happens here is we're going to advance you to the silver rank. Okay, which that means if you sponsor me, John, and that's all you ever sponsor is one person, instead of having to get to 6 people personally sponsored, you can sponsor just one person, and you can start earning 20% on the personal income off of that matrix. Okay, plus you get all of our back-end marketing tools. So I know some people don't like a monthly fee, so this is why we added it in there. And we feel if somebody's going to pay up front, they're going to be without their $21 each month. We want to go ahead and give a little something back to help out with that. So the next slide here, basically get back with the person who shared this with you. Waiting even one day could cost you valuable positioning. It's really this simple. Join, travel, and share, get paid. So John, thanks so much for coming on here, making the introduction, and talking about our program. And we really appreciate you taking a look at this this opportunity, and we'd love to have you join the beaches of the world with us.
Dan, just very quickly, just going back through the slides, there is what fascinates me about this opportunity is that everybody who comes in is in a forced matrix. Now, I've got industry experience, so I know all too well what forced matrices are, and the fact that they could well become redundant in months gone by. But what I see here is I see a product with total value. So that I mean, my parents would buy this. They travel the world quite regular. They'd be interested in this. So I see this going on for years and years. The $21 and the value that it creates. So yes, it's a forced matrix, and but say years from now, this is going to offer value to people. What do you think to that?
Absolutely. This thing's going to go on, and John, we're going to keep rolling out our different um, apps. And so the next app we're going to roll out is our health app, and we're real excited about that because it really is going to help get our country and our world back in shape. Those that utilize the app, and as we roll out more apps, we're going to help you create more income as well. And there'll be more to come on that here in the future. So
Well, Dan, I'm really
anyway,
excited about this. Can't wait to get it going. And I know you're sort of working manically at your office there to get everything going. And really appreciate you taking the time out today to be with us and show us this. Thanks very much.
thank you, John. Thanks for joining us on this call and this webinar today. Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing this go live. Thanks very much, Dan. In order to secure your position as early as possible in the matrix, you either need to click the link below or the link in this video to start earning money today.